Welcome, little dreamers, to a story from the big blue ocean. Today, we're going to meet a very special and very sleepy sea otter. Let's drift away together and see what he gets up to. In the wide, shimmering ocean, where the waves gently rock everything back and forth, lived a sleepy sea otter. His favorite thing in the whole world was to float on his back, letting the cool water cradle him like a cozy bed. On Monday, the sea otter woke up late. He bobbed on the surface, looked up at the big, bright sun, and let out a huge yawn. His whiskers wiggled, and his sleepy eyes blinked slowly. Floating was just so comfy, he could do it all day. And that's exactly what he did, just floating and yawning until the sun began to set. On Tuesday, the sea otter decided to do some morning stretches. He floated on his back, stretched his front paws way up high, and then stretched his little back feet way down low. He wiggled his tail and rolled over in the water, feeling the cool currents swirl around his furry body. After all that stretching, he felt even sleepier than before, so he tucked his paws onto his chest and took a long, lovely nap. Wednesday was a bit of a worrying day. The sleepy sea otter woke up and reached for his favorite rock. He used it to crack open yummy shells for breakfast, but it was gone. He patted his tummy. He looked to his left. He looked to his right, but the rock was nowhere to be found. He searched all afternoon, diving and spinning, feeling a little bit sad without his special tool. Oh dear, where could it be? But then came Thursday, and guess what? While he was floating near some kelp, he spotted something smooth and gray nestled in the green seaweed. It was his favorite rock. He grabbed it with his paws and hugged it tight. He was so happy and relieved. To celebrate, he found a tasty clam, floated on his back, placed the rock on his tummy, and tapped it open. Yum! Finding his rock made him so happy. He felt he deserved an extra long nap. On Friday, a friend came to visit. Another sea otter floated by, and they decided to spend the day together. To make sure they didn't drift apart while they napped, they held hands, paw in paw. The two friends bobbed gently on the waves, dreaming sweet ocean dreams side by side. It's always nice to have a friend close by. Saturday was even more fun. Another friend joined them. Now there were 3 sea otters, all holding hands in a long, floating line. They chattered and chirped for a little while, sharing stories of the tasty fish they had eaten. But soon, all that floating made them very, very sleepy. One by one, their eyes closed, and the 3 friends drifted off to dreamland together. Finally, Sunday arrived. The sea otter decided he wanted a quiet day all to himself. He floated alone in a peaceful little spot, listening to the soft sound of the waves. He was happy and full of naps from the week. The sleepy sea otter slept and slept, because you know what? All that floating is hard work. And so, our sleepy sea otter continued to float and dream in his big, blue ocean home. Sweet dreams, little otter. Thanks for joining our story today. I hope you feel as relaxed as our sleepy sea otter. If you enjoyed our little adventure, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more peaceful stories. See you next time.